Hi, I'm Cherie Brown, Google Certified Trainer and Interdisciplinary Coordinator for IEM Schools, Sky Mountain, South Sutter, and Ocean Grove Charter Schools. Today we're going to take a look at spreadsheets and working with a subject matter expert in uploading a grade log into Schoology. We're going to start here in our Google Drive. Now we may have already added some of our spreadsheets to our Google Drive, but let's actually step back even one step further and look at Schoology and how to get a gradebook log. So here I am in Schoology and I'm in one of our many courses, and this course, the log is found in their resources folder, and it looks like it's right here for us to use. But if we try to click on some of these buttons, it won't let us do anything. What we need to do is come in here and go File and Make a Copy, in which case it makes a copy for us. From here, we would want to rename this grade log using our student's first initial and last name. So I'm going to say Renee Brown, Art 1, September log. Now, as the months change, it may be a different month. And we can make a copy for each month. Once we've made the copy, the next thing we want to do is come over and share it. We want to give access to our subject matter experts. I'm going to say I'm going to give it to myself and maybe to our education specialist. Add them, and maybe to another parent, whatever we want to do, and then send them a notification. Now everybody has access to the same grade log. You can look at it, make edits and changes. From here, we've already have kind of a basic, they've kind of give us a sample here. So what we would want to do is then change this to be what we've done. And it's pretty easy. I'm highlighting. I'm going to delete all of that. And now I'm going to type in what I have done. So this is an art log. So let's suppose that I was working on a painting and I did it. You would write the specific learning that happened and the amount of time that took place. Notice when I click here, the actual place to edit is up here on the top. So if I just start typing, it's typing up here at the top, not actually right here. So if you want to come in and edit something, you would come click after it and say over 2 days maybe. And in this particular case, the teacher has given very specific goals to help organize your time. Now we're going to take a look at another course. So here we come into this music class, and it looks like nothing is here. So we click this arrow, and it asks us to make a copy, which we do. And we have this very, very full music log. And it does require us to know a little bit about spreadsheets in order to edit this. The first thing we're going to want to do is change the name of this file. I'm going to use my student's first initial and last name. Now I notice here at the bottom, it actually has the months listed out for me. So I don't need to do anything else. As far as each month is concerned, I don't have to make many copies of this. I do need to make a few changes. I'm going to change to my student's name. I'm going to change my ES's name. So I'm highlighting and then I'm retyping. And then this is just a sample of what the rest of them are going to look like. So they show us how to fill it out. They give directions, ideas on how to fill it out. And then we're going to come down here. Now we're in November, so I'm going to click on the November tab and begin filling it out. To add my date, so today is Tuesday, November 1st. I'm going to add the minutes that I've spent. And I was working on the habit of accuracy. Now you notice that they have the total. I'll add it up for you, so you don't have to do that in the future. One other important thing to do is to share it, particularly with your education specialist. Now you may have to type their whole name, and let them know that you've created this spreadsheet and you've shared it with them. Now let's take a look at how to turn that in the same class. So now I'm ready to upload this assignment. So I'm going to come to my upcoming assignments, or I can come here to November assignments. I'm going to click on the activity and I'm going to submit assignment. I'm going to come over here to resources, to my apps, to my Google Drive, and it should have my most recent things that I've worked on. I'm going to check this box and I'm going to import this file. And what it does is it takes a snapshot of that file. So any changes that are made after this moment will not be recorded. So do not submit it until it's ready. Right, we're going to take a look at one more scenario, and that might be another class where you have a link to your pacing guide, and from there you have a pacing guide that doesn't look like a spreadsheet. And there are some courses where it was just easier to put it in a different format. You still have this view only, so you can't do anything with it until you go File, Make a Copy, and then rename it using your student's first name, first initial, last name. Now because this is in a spreadsheet, it's a little bit easier to edit, but you're going to keep track of the different grades that have been earned for each of these activities. And just fill in your pacing guide. Then when it comes to share, it's the same process. So that is how to edit grade logs that are provided by a subject matter expert and turn them into Schoology.